Good evening, viewers. This is Deepika Lingdo, bringing to you the Salesian news across the globe. The Salesians of the Anglophone West Africa AFW province have launched a support program for vulnerable farmers affected by the rising costs and shortage of supplies caused by the COVID-19 pandemic. About 45 farming families are currently assisted by the Salesians, who provide them with seeds, agricultural tools, fertilizers, and various products. A commemorative volume of edited works on the life of late Archbishop Dominic Jala was released on the 3rd September by Father Paul Olfindro Lincott, SDB Salesian Provincial at Don Bosco Provincial House, Meghalaya. The short function began with a prayer led by Father John Zosiama, the Vice Provincial. Later, a short description about the book entitled An Affable Pastor was given by Brother M.A. Abraham, who co-edited the work with Father Jose Vargas. Brother Abraham stated that the sole intention of publishing this book was to keep alive the memory of late Archbishop Jala, who was a very versatile person and a pastor who was very human. The volume is composed of a wide range of articles comprising of theological, philosophical, biblical, canonical, charismatic, catechetical, liturgical themes, etc. The In Memoriam section contains inspiring impressions about the late Archbishop. Viewers may be reminded that the late Archbishop passed away last year, October, in a vehicle accident in the US.
These days I was reflecting. I said, if Archbishop Dominic Jala were to be alive, I know what would have happened to the diocese this present moment. One of the biggest challenges that we are facing in the church and in the society, and especially in the archdiocese. And as a liturgist, we will not allow even to celebrate Mass, and we will not allow even to gather together to pray as a group. So I was just thinking, why not? What would happen if Bishop Dominic Jala as a liturgist to be here? But God has his own. He has his own time, his own plan, and Archbishop left before the COVID-19 came to India. So I congratulate dear Father Jose Vargas and Brother Abraham for this hard work, the dedication and commitment. As you have said, almost 5 hours or 6 hours a day to spend to edit the different articles. It's not a joke, but they did it out of love, out of joy, out of faith, out of hope for the Archbishop and for the whole church and the whole society.
The Don Bosco South Asia Formation Commission with 25 participants that consisted of the Formation Department team, composed of Father Silvio Rogia, Raymond Callow and Father Jose Kutiani Matil, with the SPCSA Provincial Representative Father Joyce Matthew, Provincial of Bangalore, INK, and the Provincial Delegates for Formation, with the Provincial Vicars met from 27 to 30th August 2020. The online meet was chaired by the General Counsellor for Formation, Father Ivo Coelho. In a moment of great difficulty for the world of education, the academic community of the Salesian University of Bolivia, USB, has analyzed the challenges and planned the opportunities lying ahead, with special reference to the different options offered by the digital world and always with a view to dealing with what is most important to its mission, the university students. In this process, the decision to sign an agreement with the Bolivian mobile telephone company, Telecel SA, to provide mobile access to the Internet through the Pagtio, Teleeducacionio and Pagtio Teletrabalho products for the exclusive use of students, teachers and staff of the university to enable cooperating in the work of digital education. The telephone company shall offer a 20% discount on the telework and teleeducation tariff plans, depending on the number of lines contracted. For those belonging to the Salesian educational institutions, it will be possible to take advantage of free megabytes for the use of platforms such as Zoom, WebEx, Meet, and Teams, and with different options and durations for use. The online meeting of Don Bosco South Asia Province Coordinators of the Education of the Faith Dimension was organized by Father Gilbert Chundal, South Asia Education to Faith Dimension Coordination on 31st August 2020. Mumbai Salesian's Provincial Father Savio Silveira, provincial responsible for the South Asia Education to the Faith Dimension, initiated the meeting by briefing the participants on the vision of the congregation regarding this dimension with a special focus on G628. He reminded the members of the importance of addressing this ministry of educating to the faith in today's context of spiritual passivity and modern media revolution, especially in this time of the pandemic. He proposed the catechesis of hope given by Pope Francis that could be disseminated in multiple ways. Father Chundal presented a short report of the dimensions and proposed a few suggestions. El Decky has just released the book Pastoral Juvenile 2, Intorno al fuoco vivo del Sinodo, Educare ancora alla vita buona del Vangelo Youth Ministry 2. Around the living fire of the Synod, Educating Again to the Good Life of the Gospel by Father Rosanna Sala, SDB, former Special Secretary at the Synod on Youth. The text ideally places the reader around the fire generated by the synodal process in the universal church and boasts the invitation to read none other than Pope Francis. On 29th and 30th August, the meeting of the families of the Salesians of the Sicily Province ISI took place in San Tommaso, community of Messina, an annual event first established in 2018. They were 2 days of listening and discussions between the various families about their own experiences, all being united by a son, brother, brother-in-law, who chose to undertake the Salesian life. The theme that guided the families was Nazareth at the Becci, Dreaming of the Family, which was deepened thanks to 2 reports on the family of Jesus and Don Bosco. Also present at the meeting was Father Rector Emeritus, Father Pascual Chavez, who offered the classic Salesian Goodnight and presided over the concluding Eucharist, during which 5 young Salesians renewed their temporary vows. With deep sorrow, the Salesians of Argentina shared the sad news of the death of Monsignor Agustin Roberto Radrizani, SDB, which took place in the early hours of September the 2nd at 1:25 a.m. He had been hospitalized on the morning of 1st September due to a feverish condition. The cause of his death was respiratory failure due to bilateral pneumonia, while he was awaiting the results of COVID-19 swab. Bishop Radrizani was born in Avellaneda on 22nd September 1944. He entered the Salesian novitiate of San Justo on 31st January 1962. He made his first religious profession, ordained a priest on 25th March 1972. In 1982, he was appointed provincial of the Our Lady of Lujan province based in La Plata, and after his mandate ended in 1988, he took on the position of novice master. On 14 May 1991, he was appointed Bishop of Neuen by Pope John Paul II. On 24 April 2001, John Paul II appointed him Bishop of the Diocese of Lomas de Zamora. He was then appointed Archbishop of Mercedes Lujan on September 27, 2007, and began his pastoral ministry on March 29, 2008. Bishop Radrizani left this land with 70 years of age, 58 of Salesian religious life, 48 of priesthood, and 29 of the episcopate. The Salesians of Vietnam have bid eternal farewell to one of their beloved members, 63 years old Father Joseph Von Dien Liem, SDB. With love for Christ and the young, for a whole year he carried with himself a multi-symptom disease which became terminally critical over the last 2 weeks. Father Liam made his first profession in 1977 and perpetual profession in 1987 and was ordained in 1994. Already 37 years after starting the Bible and Life publications, the Caritas Sisters of Jesus belonging to the Salesian family in Korea are endeavoring to keep up this important Bible apostolate, not only with traditional printed matters, books, magazine, notebooks, for writing the Bible books, prayer books, interactive catechism or Bible textbooks for children, catechumens or adult Catholic community, but are also venturing into the digital ocean. Even without knowing the Korean language, 14 Characters Sisters with their 10 lay mission partners try to keep pace in the digital media world. This year, they are celebrating the 37th anniversary of Bible and Life Foundation. So viewers, we have come to the end of today's news. Thank you for joining us. See you tomorrow at the same time and in the same channel.